I was actually thinking about Beyonce's Irreplaceable, and I question, is Irreplaceable too performative when it comes to the lyrics? The older I get and the more life experience I have, the more I recontextualize pop culture that I grew up listening to and engaging with. Because when I think about the bridge of the song,
so since I'm not your everything, how about I'll be nothing, nothing at all to you? Baby, I won't shed a tear for you. I won't lose a wink of sleep, 'cause the truth of the matter is replacing you is so insane.
when I listen to these lyrics, especially as someone with life experience, I've questioned the tension between the performer, the brand, the lyrics, and human emotions. Because in the song, Beyonce is having this almost performative bravado of, I found you're unfaithful, everything to the left, I can replace you, you're replaceable, you mean nothing to me. And I think the song works because it's very catchy, anthemic, empowering. But one of the tensions I have as a listener, because I feel like especially around this time as Beyonce's forming her brand and her mythos as an iconic Black female entertainer who is having these kind of feminist girl boss, I am a strong, independent woman, I don't need a man, I don't rely on a man. I think it is very powerful for her brand identity, these sassy lyrics like,
to the left, everything you own in the box to the left.
Looking back at it as a critical listener and as an evolving media analyst, I won't lose a wink of sleep. Y'all are living together. And I get that it's a pop song, it's a commercial pop song. You're not always meant to think about it that deeply. Is there this narrative tension because Beyonce and her team and her brand and the songwriters are creating this brand mythos? Once you stop singing along to the song and snapping your fingers, it's like, okay, outside of the pop commercial lens, is this song an accurate portrayal of heartbreak? And some would argue that it doesn't need to be. I do think that's an interesting question to engage with. With Beyonce, I feel like as she ascended into this pop star, there was this emphasis with her branding and how people perceived her, almost this superhuman person, which I feel like she later leans on in her later lyrics. Like I think about,
I stop the world, male or female, it make no difference, I stop the world stop. Carry on.
I think that Irreplaceable may be an early example of leaning into that mythos. Okay, maybe the average regular woman, when she has a breakup, infidelity, she cries, she laments, she grieves. And it's not to say that Beyonce's music doesn't lean into that, because Me, Myself, and I from Dangerously in Love leans into that grief.